Hey guys, how's it going? Michael Troy here. Today we're looking at Jim Rugg's amazing new comic, True Crime Funnies. It is so much fun. Check out that dope cover. Cannot wait to share it with you guys. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button and let's get right into it. So I feel like there wasn't much build-up for this. Not a lot of like announcements or anything like that. I feel like Jim kind of just dropped this like Beyonce and was like, "Here's my new comic. Buy it off my site." And there you go, there it is. And I kind of like that. Like I like when comics just pop up out of nowhere, unless I just missed the like months of announcements. I don't know, whatever. But I didn't really know what Jim was working on these days, and so he said he had a new comic coming out, and here it is. And it is so good. True Crime Funnies. I love this cover. It's reminding me of like a National Enquirer cover for some reason. I don't know if he was going for a tabloid look or not. Although it could have something more to do with wrestling. I'm even as a like quasi kayfabe fan. Um, I don't have anything against wrestling, but I'm not super into it or like really think it's great. I mean, I don't, like I said, I'm not a fan. I mean, I could be won over. I could definitely be won over. So I didn't hesitate to buy this. I just covered Octobriana not too long ago. That will probably be hard to top as my favorite Jim Rugg comic book because it is so amazing. But this is fun, and this speaks to the nature of Jim Rugg as an artist and a cartoonist and a creator. I'm rambling, but you never know what you're gonna get from Jim, and these are all like true crime stories. I love it. Klondike Combat, Inside Warhol's Wrestling Diary. If I didn't even know who Jim Rugg was, I might be enticed to buy this book based on the Andy Warhol inclusion alone. Although the Man on Man Mayhem caption might have got me as well. I don't know. Anyway, so let's check it out, all right? Enough rambling. Love the cover. Thanks for signing it, Jim. I love Jim Rugg's like ballpoint pen art, so that is very cool that this is included here. I also love like it's so cool that like he included like the spiral of the notebook. I just like that little touch. Jim designs all his books. He's penciling, inking, writing, lettering, coloring, doing the layout and everything like that. So it's always going to be a great package. I mean, I interviewed him for the channel and we talked about Hulk Grand Design and Marvel typically would not have the artist design the book, but Jim is just like that's his wheelhouse, that's his thing. So they'd be foolish not to. And I'm so glad they did because it looked so good. And this looks great too. This is so different. It's funny because I also talked to Jim recently about the amazing Big Bang Comics cover that he did for my forthcoming Kickstarter through Cosmic Lion Productions, July 15th. You have to get that book too. It's an amazing cover. But the only reason I bring it up, aside to plug it, is that he had mentioned how he doesn't get the chance to draw superheroes that much, and it was really fun for him. And I don't know why that surprised me, because like I told him, he did Hulk Grand Design, but Hulk is arguably not a superhero. So he doesn't really do a lot of superheroes. It's been like Aphrodisiac, Street Angel, Octobriana, But look how diverse and different all those are. I love this. This is like true crime, slice of life. Rookie Narc Cop. I forgot to point that out. That would also be the great name for a title of a book, movie, cartoon, anything you want. Rookie Narc Cop. Some words just sound great together, and Rookie Narc Cop is one of them. I like this. This is definitely. I don't. It's so weird because it's so hard to like. You can't really put Jim in a category. You know what I mean? He's kind of known as being a chameleon, always switching up his style. Although the more books I read by him, the more I'm able to distill it down to like the pure Jim Ruggness of it. I like that these this is kind of reminding me of Blue Book in a way, the book by James Tiny Onion and Mike Avon Owing about like real alien encounter stories, and I like that. Like it's just fun, I love documentaries. Who doesn't love a documentary? So it's kind of fun to have that kind of like angle in comic books. And I love the art. It just looks great. This is such a great action scene. I love it. And it's so smart to not have any like words cluttering it up. and super bloody. Like, it just looks really fun. I really like Jim Rugg's aesthetic. I like his storytelling. I think that um, it's it's enjoyable to read like sequential art by Jim because I mean, I can't help but think of him as like a cover artist for a lot of the things he does and the great, like homages and things like that. But he has the chops as a cartoonist, and I just love to see a fun, different kind of book like this. And then this in black and white, just when you weren't expecting it, and it just looks terrific. I mean, it's kind of like about the gold rush, and it's just fun. I mean, it just looks super on point. I mean, we're instantly transported to this era. Oh my god, hairy beast, right? And like I said, wrestling. I don't know. See, but once again, I mean, I could be won over here, right? Certain panels have me, convinced. Okay, I'm not made out of wood. I can be won over by wrestling. That said, like I didn't have anything against it, and I love the historical aspect of this book. It's just fun for me, to learn different. And this panel was great. This has to be like one of my favorite panels in the whole book. The negative space and the juxtaposition of like the back of his head being, I don't know. It's just a great panel. Well, it's whole page actually. I mean, there's a lot of great art throughout. So, I mean, I think Jim said he printed a bunch of these, so hopefully it's still available on his site. Jim Rugg, well, I didn't really sit on Octobriana. I kind of missed out on it, but I wound up eventually getting it. Probably paying more than I wanted to for it, but it is worth every penny. So, do not sit on a Jim Rugg comic book, is what I'm telling you. Like, look at that. How cool is that? And my favorite part of the whole freaking book, low key, part of the reason I bought it, is narrowed down to the single last page. I feel like this must be an excerpt from Andy Warhol's diary, and perhaps Jim was reading it and just like found a way to work it into some sort of crazy wrestling true crime anthology comic in this way. And I just thought it was a fun inclusion. Being a huge fan of Andy Warhol, I just felt like it was so kind of dead on, and it was perfect. Anyway, this is such a great book. I am so glad I got it. I am so glad I didn't have to wait forever, and I am so glad that I bought it, it's shipped, and it's here. And you guys go to jimruggart.com and you can get yourself a copy for a measly $10, worth every single penny. It is beautiful. The design is amazing. The storytelling is great. The stories are fun. This page alone would be worth the price of admission, I feel, but it's just a really fun book. I highly encourage this. I think this is great, because it's not super ass long, but it's like doable. Like you don't have to wait, a year for it or whatever. So I would love to see more of this. Keep it coming, Jim. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Keep your eyes out for that Jim Rugg Big Bang Comics cover I was talking about. And I will bring you more soon.